It's Tasha. It's day 6 for me. 5, 6. There we go. We found some short ribs when we went to Walmart, and they are best till today. So, ironically, we should eat them. So, I found out short ribs are easy to cook. You just need to put it on a pan like this. You can cover it in tin foil. And this one is nice because it's a roasting pan, and I like to get the drippings on the bottom if I want to make something with the fat later. It's good for like other stuff. One thing about this is it's full of fat. You don't need to do much to it. I think the most I'm gonna do is season it with salt and pepper. And yeah, put it in the oven for 350 and cook for 45 minutes. Oh, gotta get to my oven. Pizza here. You. Okay, I know. Alright, let's put this fat side down. My oven is ready. Just pick up all the extra pieces of pepper. Let me season this. Okay. Alright, let me put them away. These bad boys. Don't need this glove anymore. Alright, I put my ribs in the oven, as you can see. And this is what they look like right now. We'll come back in 45 minutes. Then we gotta put some sauce on it. Toodles! So, while that's cooking, we'll make some french fries. I got some Russell potatoes, some red potato. I even have a yam or a sweet potato. So I got a good variety. I like a variety of potatoes to give it different flavors. Let me just use up these older potatoes. And I got 3 potatoes left for next time. So, yeah, let's prep them for some fries. Alright, let's get a nice kitchen knife. It's good to tin this. So, I like red potatoes a lot because they're soft. They're good for like home fries. They're usually pretty big. They're good for a baked potato if you want like something soft. The skin, I just leave it on because the skin doesn't bother me. So, once you have that, I like to do some shoestring fries. So it's kind of narrow, like a 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 centimeter. Then I cut from here, get a bowl on the side, so you throw everything in. So, talk about work, lunchtime. So we have those frozen foods from Walmart, and they're Whole30 approved. They've been pretty good. They have a variety of different dishes you can get. They're all chicken related, which is funny. Obsessed with chicken. And they always have like a ton of different vegetables in it, so it doesn't feel boring. And the sauce is really tasty. Like they had a chicken curry, Whole30 compliant. And I think it's that feeling when you eat that like creamy sauce. However, even though this sauce was kinda less creamy than the Juice Alfredo, I didn't mind it that much. And then after, usually I get like a bit like gassy from eating creamy food, like anything with lots of mayonnaise. So I didn't feel like that, which I like really enjoy. I did watch a video about a doctor doing Whole30, a young doctor. He was only 30. How ironic. He did Whole30 on his 30th birthday. Can't make things up. And he said he did it during Thanksgiving. And it was hard because he could just have the turkey and just a few things like a salad. Obviously no dessert. Can't overindulge. I felt like that because we did Whole30 preparing for our wedding, and it's before. Between that, there was a bunch of birthdays in our family, and holiday. We had originally started for Lent, and then it had extended since we goofed up and had a restart. So it was a challenge. I felt like I did the detox for 30 days. We just kept at it. The biggest struggle was the mental capacity. Because, like, I had my birthday in April, and I really like having sweets. Thankfully, my mom was, like, super nice, and she made me a fruit kind of salad. She decorated a pineapple with birthday candles. She's the best. I love her. I don't know what kind of mom you guys have, but my mom, she goes above and beyond when you're doing different kind of challenges. And she understands. Especially with food. Oh yeah, back to that video. So the doctor did the Whole30. He says that he doesn't believe in elimination diets. So, regardless if this is like 30 days, he found out that his body was suffering from a variable bowel movement, like diarrhea. Probably because he ate a ton of vegetables. And lack of muscle. Because we went to the gym and he found out like he's can't bench press as much. I found out since we do prayers at night and I do stretching at the same time, I can't do my planks like I usually do. So that was interesting. I feel weaker. I literally feel exhausted. Like extremely exhausted. Like usually I can get through 3 prayers and do the plank portion fairly easy. So it just shows that I have to eat enough. So when I came home from work and Leo had to leave to go do his Knights of Columbus meeting, I needed to have a snack. And I also told Leo to have his snack too. So he grabbed one of the chomp bars, beef sticks. Alright, these are just little bitties. That's okay. They'll be fun to find these ones. They'll be like extra crispy. Chop off this nib. I always find it hard to cut odd shaped things. So this thing rolls around a lot. I'm going to try to make a flat spot for it. There we go. Very nice. So make a little flat wedge. Always watch your fingers when using a knife. If it rolls, make sure it stops rolling. Okay. I always try to split it so I have a flat edge, and then we can chop away. Let's see, what's the best way to do it? Looks like this. Ooh, this potato's hard. It's not as soft as the other two I just previously cut. I like to do this so it's knuckles over, so that way you don't have your fingers in the way. And we'll just chop away at it. Ooh, I did buy plantains the other day. And I saw on a vegetarian website, actually, this is the restaurant. They make hamburgers, veggie hamburgers, and use plantain buns. I thought that was pretty cool. Nope, still not. And I want to try it. I think it's pretty smart. Because the lettuce bun isn't really strong. So, I want an alternative. I think I'm going to chop this in half. It's too hard to cut really long. The knife's just not long enough. Okay. Now you guys are scared. And it's good. So, back to that doctor. He doesn't like elimination diets because he feels like certain food groups that is eliminated in the Whole30 is essential for daily activities. So like he said that he got plenty of fiber from his black beans and protein also at the same time. So healthy fats. I feel like that is one of the downfalls for me not eating those food groups. Can't benefit from those nutrients. I do suggest taking vitamins. I already take a prenatal, which is like the best kind of vitamin you can get. They sell them at the stores. You can get it prescribed by your doctor, whatever you prefer. I was very skeptical about taking vitamins. Then I was like, it doesn't really matter. Some foods that I eat don't have the right vitamins for my daily activities. So far I've been pretty healthy actually. I also take a supplement of vitamin D. Ironically, you can't really harness vitamin D without sunlight. So get your outdoor time as much as you can. Through a car doesn't work. Not UV lights going through your car. I totally suggest if you can find some sort of way to find out how much protein you're getting from eating all these vegetables. And if you can, and you eat meat, obviously I can't on Fridays except for fish, so I substitute with fish. Try to get some vitamins to compensate for that. I've been drinking a ton of water. Like right now I have a terrible headache. And usually it calms down if I drink some water, so I'm going to take a break. Let me get through this. Alright, I'm back. Back at it. Whew, this potato is tough. Okay. We'll turn it inside. See how much I can cut of it. I wasn't really much into cooking growing up. My parents were always cooking. I was terrified after I used a carrot peeler and sliced some of my skin off. I was like mortified. I don't want to touch a carrot peeler ever again. But I got back into it because now I'm a wife. And Leo's very busy, so if at least I'm home, we can cook something instead of going out. Just also saves us a ton of money. This potato's so round. So normally I do these potatoes in the oven, but since I have the mini oven going, I don't want to start the big oven. I probably could have saved some energy if I just used my bigger oven. Oops. Okay, we're done with the potatoes. Just kidding, I have one more. Oof, this one has seen better days. I'm just trying to salvage what I can. I've been saving these ones a little bit too long, so they got tough. Yeah, I think it's seen better days. I'm gonna have to cut my losses. Remember that onion from last time? It's back. I use some onion. Onions taste great and everything. Honestly, they do. Let me just cut this nub off. Okay, cut this in half. Cha-cha. Peel this. Ooh. It feels different when it's cold. And it doesn't stink as much, actually. I always have a trash bowl because there's no point going back and forth to the trash can. So I learned something fancy. See these lines on the onion? You can cut towards them. Okay. Ooh, okay, never mind. The onion smells kicking. Roughly chop these. I'm gonna put it back in this container. Peace out. Okay. Whew. Oh, my eyes, they cry. So much suffering being a wife. With a very busy husband. No, normally he cooks, actually. But he makes, like, very simple foods. Like, spaghetti. I just have a lot extra time than he does. You know, Whole30 just seems to just force me to cook. When I got off of it, it was so easy for us to just be like, yeah, let's get some fast food. And yeah, I don't feel like cooking, let's go eat out. So, not only am I cooking more at home, I feel more prideful about my food. This will only level me up. Experience points. And the one thing that you gain from cooking at home that you can't gain from eating out is putting love in your food. My friend Gabby was taking a nutrition course online, and it was just funny because the guy goes, you have to put vitamin L in your food. Vitamin L is love. Love can only be added when you are in the kitchen making your own food. I was like, interesting. Hey, if it works to get the point across, it works for me. Man, this onion is so spicy. My eyes are watering. Whew. Oh, so much sacrificing in the onion cutting. My eyes are just running. Okay. Whew, I'm glad that's over. Alright, now time for the seasonings. I like using coconut oil in everything. So I'm going to use my coconut oil. I do, for this amount of potatoes, since I'm making a big batch, since I'm leftovers, I'll do 2 scoops so I can coat this very well. I have to put this. Okay, just 1 extra generous scoop. Put that in the microwave to melt. Alright, I melted most of it. I did it for a little bit under 30 seconds. Just need to stir it up. To this, I'm going to add some seasonings. Okay, let's add my favorite. I love my cayenne pepper. I like it spicy. I just want a little bit, so I'll go crazy. Measure it out in the spoon. Alright, I really got a measuring spoon. Let's get my handy dandy. Give me a second. I got my spoon. I'll do 1, 2 spoons. This will be a 4th teaspoon. And then I'm gonna get some paprika. I just like the color it gives it, and this is smoky. Okay, generous heaping spoon. Yeah, just do the feelings. And the smell test. Always do a smell test. Alright. And to this, I will add my unique Italian seasonings. I will just ditch the spoon because it's leafy. Generous amount of oregano. Okay, I can smell it. Some thyme. rosemary. Thyme and rosemary look very similar. Little pine needles. Let's give this a stir. This will coat the fries. Now it smells smoky and fresh. And don't forget, we're going to do some salt and pepper. I should probably skip the pepper since I put some cayenne in there. Alright, this is good. You can also add other seasonings. These are just my go-to seasonings for fries. Like kind of Cajun fries. Alright, time to toss these up. Just drizzle it on there. Okay, can't get every drip. It's okay. Nice spoon. Just toss this up. There you go. You see it's